Today we continue Four Noble Truths. First, we need to recite that Noble Truth and Fourth Noble Truth, Dukkha Nirodha Ariya Satya, the Noble Truth of the cessation of suffering. Can you follow me? Idam Khopana Bhikkhave Dukkha Nirodha Ariya Satya Yotasa Yewa Janaya Asesa Viraga Nirodha Jago Patinesego Bodhi Analaya Idam Gopana Bhikkhave Yoga Nirodha Riyasitam Yota Sayewa Danaya Asesa Viraga Nirodha Jago Patinesego Bodhi Analaya. And number 4, Dukkha Nirodha Gamini Vidariya Sitya. Pali, follow me. Idam Gopana Bhikkhave Dukkha Nirodha Gamini Vidariya Sitya. Yamevariya Atingigo Mego Seyatidam Samadeti Sama Singapore Sama Waja Sama Gamando Sama Jiwa Sama Vayamo Sama Sati Sama Samadhi. Again, Idam Gopana Bhikkhave Dukkha Nirodha Gamini Vidivada Ariya Sitya Yameva Ariya Atingigo Mego Seyatidam Samadhi Sama Singapore Sama Waja Sama Gamando Sama Jiva Sama Vayamo Sama Sati Sama Samadhi. Translation number 3 and number 4. Follow me. Now these bhikkhus is the noble truth of the cessation of suffering. It is the remainder less fading away and cessation of that very craving, the giving up and relinquishing of it, freedom from it, no reliance on it. And number 4, follow me. Now these bhikkhus is the noble truth of the way leading to the cessation of suffering. It is this noble eightfold path that is right view, right thought, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. So that noble truth, cessation of dukkha, is actually the cessation of craving, Once craving is destroyed, there will be no more rebirth for the yogi. It is because craving is the one that causes beings to be reborn again and again, and they have to suffer and suffer. So once craving is destroyed, it is like when the oil in the lamp is exalted, there is no more flame. And Buddha described cessations of dukkha, cessation of suffering as cessations of craving. So Buddha said, Asesa viraga nirodha, cessations complete fading away and cessation of craving. Complete and remainderless fading away. When yogi attains enlightenment, especially the fourth stage of enlightenment, he or she eradicates craving altogether. And Buddha said, Jago patinesego modi analaya. It is a forsaking the abandonment of the craving and liberation and detachment from it. Nirvana is just the cessation of suffering, cessations of all conditioned phenomena, when there is no more arising of conditioned phenomena, when there is no namarupa, when there is no more rebirth, yogis is said to have achieved or realized nirvana. So nirvana is not a realm, not a place, or not an existence that one will reach after death. Nirvana is described as just the cessations of suffering. So the cessations of suffering, the extinction of suffering, the extinction of mental defilements, the extinction of the five aggregates of clinging is called Nibbana. And also there are two kinds of Nibbana. Nibbana which is experienced while one is living, sa upadisesa Nibbana, and Nibbana which becomes evident at the death of a Buddha or an Arahant, anupadisesa Nibbana. The first kind of Nibbana is actually cessations of craving. When meditator reach the fourth stage of enlightenment, and he or she realizes Nibbana, he eradicates the mental defilements, including craving. The removal or the abandonment of mental defilements or the cessations of these mental defilements is called Nibbana in this life. This can be realized in this life. This can be realized by those who attain enlightenment. So that is sa-upadisesa Nibbana. Simply you understand Nibbana in this life is sa-upadisesa Nibbana. Can you follow me? Nibbana in this life is sa-upadisesa Nibbana. Nibbana in this life is sa-upadisesa Nibbana. So that is, you can attain Nibbana in this very life if you practice meditation completely, and if you eradicate all mental defilements, you can attain Nibbana in this very life. So two kinds of Nibbana. The first one is Upadisesa. That means an Arahant has eradicated all mental defilements, kilesa, and he or she has stayed this body, this mind and body, because this mind and body are the results of the karma in the past. So these results, mind and matter, remain with him or her. That is Upadisesa. The other kinds of Nirvana is called Nirvana at the death of an Arahant. When a Buddha or an Arahant dies, he resultant aggregate despair. You may remember the description in the Yatana Sutta. Nibbandi Dira Yatayam Badipo. Just as the flames goes out, these Arahant disappear. At the moment of death, the five aggregates that are called remaining, because they are the ones remaining from past mental defilements, also despair, that is called Nirvana at the death of Buddhas and Arahants. Anupadisesa Nirvana. So there are two kinds of Nirvana. It is more interesting, the first kinds of Nirvana. We can realize Nirvana in this very life. If we try, if we really have enough parami, if we really have good, good practice, if we make more effort to reach that stage, we can realize Nirvana in this very life. So it is more attractive. Nirvana realized in this life is more attractive than the other Nirvana, Nirvana at the death of Arahant. This Nirvana is freedom from mental defilements. You can see that is a good state. If you're really free from mental defilements, you have no mental defilements, you are not attached to anything, you do not angry, although there is provocation, you have no worry, anxiety, lamentation, you are free from all mental defilements, your mind is totally pure, and you are not moved by ups and downs of life. In the life, there are a lot of problems, a lot of obstacles, ups and downs. If the person has very bad karma, also they have to suffer a lot. And if you attain Nirvana, although there is provocation, you do not get angry, you are not moved by ups and downs of life, and you are enjoying Nirvana. So that is a state we all should try to reach, if possible, in this very life. If not, it may take 2 or 3 lives. But Buddha intention, Buddha wishes to realize Nirvana in this very life. So the first Nirvana is more attractive than what will happen after the death of an Arahant. So towards this goal of extinction of mental defilements, we should direct our effort. It is the third noble truth of the cessation of suffering. And the fourth noble truth, dukkha nirodha gamini patipada ariya sitya. The practice that leads to the cessation of dukkha, or the practice that goes to the cessation of suffering. When the patient knows that his or her disease is curable, he or she is very happy. The next question he or she wants to ask is, what medicines shall I take? And the clever physician will make some medicine for him. If he is a native physician, he may collect roots and other herbs and then prepare the medicine for him. In the same way, the Buddha prepared the medicine for the cure of the disease of dukkha. There are 8 ingredients in the medicine the Buddha gave to us, Buddha gave to the world. You know these 8 ingredients you are practicing. So the fourth noble truth is the way or the practice that leads to the cessation of dukkha. The Pali what says that goes to dukkha nirodha gamini, that goes to, not that leads to. So that goes to the cessation of dukkha nirodha gamini. That goes to means that takes cessation of dukkha as object. When our mind takes some object, we say our mind goes to that object. So the meaning explained in the commentaries is that it is the practice, it is a way that goes to the cessation of dukkha. It is a way that goes to nirvana. So that is a medicine the fully enlightened Buddha gave us for the cure of our disease of dukkha. Since it is like a medicine, we must make use of it. The very kind doctor will give us medicine. If we do not take the medicine, then our disease will not be cured. So in the same way, here the Buddha gave us the medicine, and if we do not take it, if we do not practice his way seriously, diligently, then we will not get the benefits of getting rid of our mental defilements. The 4 noble truths. The fourth one is the most important for us. Megasitya, the path leading to the cessation of suffering, is the most important for us. If we do not practice, if we do not develop this path, we may not know about dukkha, we may not know about suffering, or we may not know what causes suffering. We may not know the cessations of dukkha. But if we develop, if we practice, if we develop the fourth noble truth, right understanding, right thinking, etc., and we practice it, then we will be able to see the first noble truth. We will understand the first noble truth. And if we practice diligently, we will be able to abandon the second noble truth. We can get rid of all our mental defilements. And if we practice, we will be able to realize the third noble truth in this life. So for us, the fourth noble truth, Mega is the most important. It is like a medicine. We have to take it. We have to practice it faithfully to get the good results of this medicine. So this part or this practice consists of 8 members, 8 factors, 8 ingredients. Every moment you are practicing, don't worry, 8 members are working very properly. So this practice is called the middle way. Buddha had 2 names for this practice. One is Mijjhima Patipada, the middle way. In the Dhammacakka Sutta, you will know. The other is Ariya Atthingika Mega, the Noble Eightfold Path. The Noble Path, which has 8 limbs, or 8 members, or 8 factors. Eightfold Path. If you walk on this path, you will surely reach Nibbana. You will surely free from suffering. Before going to the individual factors, let us go to the similes by which we should understand the 4 noble truths. The 4 noble truths are dukkha, the noble truth of suffering; samudaya, the noble truth of the origin of suffering; nirodha, the noble truth of the cessations of suffering; Mega the noble truth of the path leading to the cessations of suffering. These we understand more clearly when we understand them with reference to some similes. In the Visuddhimagga, some similes are given. It is said that the first noble truth is like a burden, let's say like a big weight. We have to carry this very, very heavy weight. Not only one life, it's the whole samsara, very heavy, and we are very tired. Meditator find out this point, actually trying to get rid of the kinds of heavy weight. You want to be free from the suffering. And the second one is taking up that burden. That means when we take up that burden, we feel happy because we don't know the kinds of suffering. We think that it is pleasurable, it is permanent, it is good. So we feel happy and we take it again and again. Not only one life, the whole samsara, we take up that kinds of heavy burden, we take up that suffering. So we have dukkha in this life and we have dukkha in this samsara. So we take up the burden and then the burden is on us all the time. And putting down the burden is like nibbana. And the means to putting down the burden, some means or our effort to throw it away, that is the fourth noble truth. So you know suffering, every day we need to feed our body, and we need to clean our body, and body is suffering all the time. But Dida can find out during the practice of meditation very clearly, pain here and there, suffering here and there. We need to be patient, patiently observe the kinds of suffering. The suffering will come out very naturally, very continuously. We need to observe it. So remember, the first noble truth is like a burden. All the time is make us suffering. Can you follow me? The first noble truth is like a burden. The first noble truth is like a burden. The second noble truth is like taking up the burden. The second noble truth is like taking up the burden. The third noble truth is like putting down the burden. The third noble truth is like putting down the burden. The fourth noble truth is the means to putting down the burden. The fourth noble truth is the means to putting down the burden. So now you are putting down the burden in this pressure retreat. And if the yogic is very successful in the practice, you will put down the burden, all the suffering will be thrown away, because you do not take up the burden, every kilesa, every craving, you try to get it off, because you understand that is a very heavy burden. So you need to put down the burden diligently so that you will be free. Another simile is like the one you already understand. That is, the first noble truth is like a disease. The second noble truth is like the cause of disease. And that noble truth is like the cure of the disease. The fourth noble truth is like medicine. If you remember this simile, you will never forget the four noble truths. So can you follow me? The first noble truth is like a disease. The second noble truth is like the cause of the disease. The third noble truth is like the cure of the disease. The fourth noble truth is like medicine. The disease, cure of the disease, cause of disease, and medicine. You remember? Here is another simile that is given. The first noble truth is like a famine, scarcity of food. The second noble truth is like bad rain. That means either drought or too much rain. When the weather is too dry or it rains too much, you don't get crops and there could be famine. Bad rain is like this, like the affliction or scourge of famine, and it is like the second noble truth. And the third noble truth is like having plenty. Having plenty is like the third noble truth, and good rain, timely rain, just enough rain is like the fourth noble truth. So we can understand the Four Noble Truths with any one of these similes. And the middle one is very clear. You understand very easily. Disease, the cause of disease, cure of disease, and the means of curing the disease. That is medicine. So we must understand what we must do about or what we must do with regard to these Four Noble Truths. Or what are the functions we should do to these Four Noble Truths. So these four functions are different. The first Noble Truth is the Noble Truth of suffering, dukkha. The Noble Truth of suffering is for thorough understanding, thorough comprehension. That means we must see clearly the first Noble Truth. We practice meditation in this retreat, rising, falling, sitting, touching, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. Every phenomena occurring at the six senses, and we need to observe. Do you see any suffering? So we need to see. Seeing is suffering, hearing is suffering, because they disappear very immediately. Through Vipassana meditation, we can see the First Noble Truth clearly. We are very lucky or fortunate to have a chance to practice meditation. So if we practice seriously, we can see the First Noble Truth. Through continuous Vipassana meditation, you can see mind and matter arising and disappearing, arising and disappearing. So you come to see the dukkha nature of mind and matter. When you see arising and disappearing for a long time. So one of the meanings of dukkha is to be oppressed by arising and disappearing. That is the main meaning of dukkha. So anything that has a beginning and an end, that is the arising and disappearing, is said to be suffering, dukkha. You see dukkha clearly only when you practice Vipassana meditation diligently. We may sit and we may think about dukkha, we may listen and we may read about dukkha, we may speculate about dukkha, suffering, and we think that we understand dukkha. That understanding is not from our own experience, not empirical knowledge. It is just thinking. But when we sit down and practice, when we practice sitting, walking, stretching, bending, etc. meticulously. And we can see for ourselves these mind and matter arising and disappearing. And later on, just disappearing only. Then we come to know the true meaning of dukkha. So dukkha is the noble truth to be understood clearly. So the first noble truth is to be understood. You understand? Can you follow me? The noble truth of suffering is for thorough understanding, thorough comprehension. The noble truth of suffering is for thorough understanding, thorough comprehension. And the second noble truth is craving. Craving is to be abandoned. That is because so long as we do not abandon the second noble truth, so long as we do not abandon craving, yeah, we always be dukkha. The function to be done with regard to the second noble truth is abandoning eradication. Once we are able to eradicate craving, we will be able to get rid of dukkha altogether. So can you follow me? The second noble truth, craving, is to be abandoned. The second noble truth, craving, is to be abandoned. And with regard to the third noble truth, which is Nibbana, the function is realization, seeing it face to face. This realization comes only at the moment of enlightenment. So we have told you about enlightenment many times. At the moment of enlightenment, what happens is that a type of consciousness, Megacita, path consciousness arises along with its concomitants, and it is the power to eradicate mental defilements. And at the same time, it takes Nibbana as object. That means it sees Nibbana directly at that moment. Before that, we actually do not see Nibbana directly. You may say, may I attain Nibbana? Or something like that. We may talk about Nibbana. We may think about Nibbana. But there is not direct seeing. But at the moment of enlightenment, yogi really see Nibbana clearly. Yogi see Nibbana face to face. So Nibbana is to be realized, not to be eradicated, like the second noble truth, not to be thoroughly understood, like the first noble truth, but to be seen face to face by the meditators. Can you follow me? The third noble truth, Nibbana, the function is realization, seeing it face to face. So we have to stop our discourse for today. We'll continue tomorrow by practicing vipassana meditation by observing every phenomena occurring at the six senses continuously and meticulously. May all yogis attain Nibbana. May all yogis realize Nibbana. May all yogis see Nibbana face to face. May you realize real peace in the very near future.